What music? Oh yeah, you're hearing it?
Give it us more, Stephen. We're not hearing it.
There again. Welcome one and all. This is OMG Live Caribbean. And bringing us into today's show is Antiguan soca artist called Kaylee with his sweet soca on the Ayo rhythm called Hypnotize. He's sweet. I mean, it's sweeter. Oh, gosh.
Okay,
I am
Cecilia.
Salazar. So happy to be with you all today.
Don't get carried away, Cecilia. Welcome everyone and all. I'm Richard Young, ready to share this splendid time with you as usual. Those live with us now, please share this feed on your timelines. We are really glad that you are filing in. So welcome to our regulars who have now become our co-stars on OMG Live Caribbean.
Come in. We have some new people. I know a friend, Trina from Pleasantville Radio. She's here. She said she was first. She just sent me a text. Well, yes, they are Richard. Caribbean people, OMG Live Caribbean family. Welcome. Come in. I am Penelope Spencer, live and alive. To thanking God, to everyone online and on television, wherever you are, hello. I hope you are ready to take part in today's show. Thank you so much for your company. Come in, spread the joy.
Yes, and people, as usual, we have an excellent show planned for you today. So let's see what's in today's show.
I want to hear Vaughnette have to say welcome. I know she comes over Vaughnette.
Oh, hi, Vaughnette. Sorry, darling.
I know I could be a little invisible at times.
Never.
Not after that show, darling. Not after that
ever.
show. You ain't invisible at all.
Just running down the script.
It's me, Vaughnette, here, joining in as per normal on a Wednesday night. Always looking forward to sharing some energy with you all, So I hope everything is fine with you and your loved ones.
Nice.
Okay,
Right.
so let's see now what's on in today's show.
Okay, we have some exciting news to share with you from our exciting guest tonight. We have fresh from representing Trinidad and Tobago in Cairo, Egypt. We have Dr. Sihlé Steffani Letren. We also have live from Richmond, Texas, Dr. Sabeeta Bidasie Singh. And FashionTT's General Manager, Lisa Marie Daniel, with some exciting developments for the local fashion industry. And you can be part of it. You can help. We also head over to Meanwhile on TikTok, where we give you more stimulating videos to get you thinking and a belly full of laughter. Plus, we have the OMG Game Time Challenge, where Vaughnette has some interesting trivia to challenge your mind. And then we leave you with some soca freestyle performances produced by Kevin Charles, professionally known as Static. All that. Static. All that and much, much more on OMG Live Caribbean.
Wow. We have a really totally packed show tonight just for your people. So let's get things going as we welcome Dr. Sihlé Steffani Letren. She represents the top model of the world competition in Cairo, Egypt just last week. She represented us just last week. And now she is back home. She placed fourth in the competition. Hello, welcome, Sihlé. Or should I say Dr. Letren?
Hello. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. Hi. Thanks for having me tonight.
Tell us how was the experience?
The experience was amazing, honestly. I think if it wasn't for the competition, I don't think I would have ever found myself in Egypt. So that in and of itself was an amazing opportunity. I was so excited. The experience itself was also very enriching. It was very fulfilling as well. It was my first experience as an international pageant, so it was really good to gain a lot of experience, learning how to interact with so many different people from different cultures in a professional realm, while also having to balance, having fun at the events afterward. While doing all of that, having to remain focused on the fact that it's a competition.
Yeah.
So you have to keep your head in the game. You have to remember to get rest, to sleep. It was cold, which was surprising because I did not expect that at all. I thought it would have been hot, steamy, like the Caribbean. It was so cold. But overall, it was really amazing. It was really awesome, and I will do it again anyway.
That is so great. Yes, you've only just begun, Sihlé.
Only just
And
begun.
you were alluding there that you met so many women from all over the world. What did you find that you all had in common?
Yes, there were. So it was actually 47 countries in total, which was a lot. So 46 other countries. What I would say that we had in common, well, the obvious fact is that we're all competing in the same competition. But I think one of the main things that actually helped to bring us together was the fact that we were all so excited to meet each other. For a lot of us, it was a first-time experience. For others, even those who had competed at international competitions before, we all had that similar enthusiasm and excitement and looking forward to meeting each other. We spent a whole 2 weeks together. So for 2 weeks, we were each other's family. And I think that was very crucial. That was at the heart of it. And that contributed to how enjoyable the entire experience was.
Wow, I'm sure you made some very good friends.
Yes, Sihlé.
Definitely. And some of them coming for Carnival next year. So.
Nice.
Sihlé, I was a judge at the top model of the World Trinidad and Tobago competition, and I remember when I saw you, I knew straight off the bat that you had something special. How do you feel this competition experience moving from Trinidad to Egypt has changed you?
Wow. That is an intense question.
Intense.
How has it changed me? I think it forced me to have an open mind. And while I've always been relatively open-minded, I had to continuously remind myself that regardless of any discomfort, regardless of what curveballs might come my way, I can't close off. I have to fully embrace the experience, embrace all the emotions that come with it, the different personalities, the different cultures. I just had to consistently remain open-minded and open to embracing the entire experience. And I think that was definitely a learning point for me, definitely.
Great.
Yes. But Sihlé, I want to know what was the drama? What everything nice and hunky-dory. What was the drama? Who cried on the place?
I mean, it didn't have much drama,
It didn't have much.
Somebody lost an earring.
Somebody lost an earring. Wow. Well, anyway, tell me, what does it mean for you coming forth in this top model competition? Do you have any official opportunities from that yet? I know it just reached, but you got any calls, any?
Well, not as yet. I mean, it's still very fresh, very early in the game. It was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
But what comes with it is definitely a lot of modeling opportunities. So for fashion shows, local, international, a lot of photo shoots. And really and truly, it also forces me to fully take advantage of the situation and of the opportunities that come my way. So it's not necessarily, okay, so I entered the competition, I did well, and now it's time to rock back and relax.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I also have to remain
Represent.
relevant. I have to
Yes.
put myself out there. I have to grab opportunities and really, put in the work to reach as far as I might want to go.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the future now, Sihlé? Are you continuing modeling,
Or you're going to
doctoring,
become an
both?
actor because apparently that's the thing too.
Well, the great thing about it is that I think both careers, both being a doctor will always be necessary, and the modeling industry is very flexible. So thankfully, the both careers kind of complement each other. Although a lot of people might not see that,
Yeah.
they actually really do complement each other in the sense that I can really enjoy the best of both worlds. I can have a job, I can save lives, I can practice medicine, but at the same time, I get to dress up, I get to look cute, I get to, strut down the runway. So my plans for the future are really just to see how far I can push this and how far I can go.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
I know I have plans for Sihlé.
Oh,
So
good.
I would love to have her involved in things I'm doing. So I'll be definitely getting in touch with you and
Amazing.
Stevie Jones, your national director, who is on with us tonight.
Hey,
Hi,
Stevie.
Yeah. So, Sihlé, what type of doctor are you, and what does your ordinary day look like?
So I'm actually a general doctor. I finished my exams in 2020 when I actually began internship, which I completed last year. And since then, I have been practicing internal medicine, which is really, it's a specialty in and of itself, but it is so broad, it is so vast. But general medicine, and I hope to specialize in the near future in urology. That is something I had the opportunity to gain experience in during internship, and I really fell in love with it. My day-to-day life, well, currently, I am Miss Top Model of the World Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Yeah, so currently, I am just fully embracing the high that I've come off from Egypt. Yes, and we are preparing from Tasha's Academy. We're currently preparing for the Miss Supranational Pageant, which takes place on the 26th of March. So I am fully making myself present and available to assisting my brothers and sisters who are preparing for that pageant.
Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful, Sihlé. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know you must be busy, you must be tired too. So, Egypt to Trinidad, how many hours is that? What's that?
Too much. Too many hours. I actually had to take 3 flights. So I had 3 connecting flights. So I had to travel from Egypt to Turkey, then from Turkey to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam to Trinidad. So
it was a
lot. But I was fed and I was comfortable. So
nice. That's the
most important, yes.
Very important.
Hello, belly had to full. Thank you, though. Thank you. Before you leave us, anything else you want to say? Anything else? Because there's a
definitely. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys for inviting me to your show tonight. It was lovely. It is lovely to meet you guys and have the opportunity to sit and chat with you. I definitely have to say a huge thank you to the entire nation, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, because the amount of love and support that I received while I was in Egypt, it was so comforting, it was so reassuring, and it was very warming. I didn't expect it, so it was a very pleasant surprise that everybody jumped on board, everybody supported, sent messages, tagged me on Instagram. So I definitely have to say a huge thank you to Trinidad and Tobago, to Crowns and Sashes, to all these sponsors that jumped on board and everybody that really helped me and trusted me on the journey to Egypt.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very, very much, Sihlé. Thank you.
Ask or say, Vaughnette?
No, I saw her representing in Egypt in her Zad and Eastman. You know, I need to mention that at all times. I just need to mention that at all times.
Of course.
Thank you, Sihlé.
Oh God, thank you so much. All the best, and Please keep our Trinidad and Tobago flag flying high. You make us proud, and we're so proud to know you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank
Isn't she a totally delightful young lady?
Delightful.
Well, all those online with us, please tell us in the comment section right below what was one thing you were happy about this week. You know, we always do this. Tell us one thing you were happy about this week. What was that for you?
You know, a lot of people walk around. One thing, one thing I was happy about, I enjoyed working in San Fernando. You know, I like working. I met these two lovely girls, Trina and Mel from Radio Pleasantville. It's a lovely little station, and I was really excited to see that people were excited about theater. Our small crowd, I really appreciated you all. I loved it. I felt your little energy. It was wonderful. Thank you. I felt good about it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, Pen.
That was one thing that made me very happy this week as well. Doing our play in Naparima Bowl and the warmth and being back on the stage, and it was a very intimate audience, and I felt the energy and the love from everybody in South, and even going down South was an adventure. Penny and I never went to Gulf City Mall. Can you believe that? This was my first time, and we went walking around the mall and meeting people and taking pictures, and I really felt the love. So thank you very much, San Fernando, for welcoming us, and thank you, Penny, and thank you, OMG family. The play went well, and COVID Carnival comedy is a wrap.
Yes. Yeah, I was kind of happy because no rain fell on Sunday.
Oh my God, it was a beautiful day on Sunday, Vaughnette. Sunday morning,
So
I was like,
worried about
thank
that
God.
rain. I'm saying to myself, well, oh my gosh, when do we plan an outdoor event? Because they're planning it for dry, what is supposed to be dry season, and it turned out to have more rain than June. So you're confused as to what is happening, you know, but it turned out to be a wonderfully sunny, bright day, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah.
I saw all those tables and I said, oh, good. You really decorate that place.
Penny and I were planning to hide backstage, and then we just sneak out when the show started.
But God bless you that Sunday. It was a beautiful Sunday. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
That's a mild response that she's giving just about the sun being up.
Yes.
I mean, it was a glorious atmosphere. I was there. That's one of the things I would want to mention that was beautiful for me in the last week, because, you know, I am this advocate of the Caribbean aesthetic. And when I looked back, I said, this is tropical island style in its finest glory.
Yeah.
And seeing the people strutting in, I mean, everybody's faces were done, the women's faces were done professionally, toes and nails and wafting colognes and fabulous fabrics and people of consequence. I'm not talking about high rankers, but just in their whole aplomb. It was just beautiful.
Power and their beauty.
Tears in my eyes looking at this beauty. But what I really was also happy about is that Nallis invited me to talk on breaking the bias on a panel. And it was very, very invigorating.
Yes.
Talking to some young women, and I think Rachel Inglefield was on as well, and it was really stimulating. I didn't know it was going to be so involved. I felt great to have contributed, and you know, I kind of broke it in from just being male and female biases, and just that biases and discrimination she should stop. Period.
Yes.
Yes. You know, so the bias is to stop all of that inequity. So, and I felt really fulfilled being part of that panel. So that was great for me.
Very nice.
Wow.
What our guests, what our fifth host saying? What are they saying? What made them happy?
We're seeing everybody saying happy, hi, welcome.
Page says that I'm happy to be out of bed and back to my life activities. That's wonderful.
Okay,
we are happy
very
for that
good.
too. Loretta says, we in Trinbago, beautiful ladies were, and she's talking about 3 beauty pageants, beauty competitions. Richard says, I was happy to spend time at the beach for the first time after the restrictions have been lifted. Good for you, Rich.
Yeah.
Loretta says it was a fashion show. I don't know. These days, I'm telling them it's like a fashion show with a hint of music because
Yes.
I really don't know.
I'm happy
I
to
see somebody saying they were happy for curry.
Yes, curry.
For what?
For curry.
I cook Dalpash.
I cook. He
Right.
says, I'm happy because I had an early release from Tech Week tonight. Good for you, Cook. Go and rest.
Wow. Wow. An early release from Tech. That's
Yeah.
that's unheard of.
Yes, he's complimenting your decor, Richard. Bruce Murrell is complimenting.
Yeah, it was nice. It was
Yes.
nice.
It really
Love
is
it,
nice.
love it. You all look. Ah, thank you. Right, so we're moving on, because
It's also Trelden Lane's birthday.
Birthday
It is
today.
Hey, happy birthday, Trevor.
Happy birthday, Sheldon
One of
Lane.
our faithful
regulars.
viewers.
He's a supporter.
Regulars.
He loves us. We love him. Wonderful.
Happy birthday,
Anyway,
happy
people,
birthday.
we have to move on because we have a show to do.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people walk around blaming their parents for not being the best parents that they could have had. Well, many feel that if they had better parents, their lives would be so much better. Yeah, right. Well, here is a piece of perspective you can chew on. Take a listen.
You get to the place where you stop blaming them for what they couldn't do or couldn't be. You're then ready to sneak behind the curtain of time. My father was raised by his grandmother and his grandfather.
Oh, really?
My father shared a room with 8 of his one sibling and his cousins. My father came to this country to be with my grandmother when he was 17. So when I look at this man and when I'm angry with him, this is what I ask my spirit to download into my soul. So you go, okay, cool. I understand you think he's dirt and did it, but given the same tools and materials he was given, could you do what he's done? And all of a sudden, I start to release the pressure out of my little high and mighty balloon, because I realized then that my purpose is to be his iOS update. So though I can run at a faster rate than him, he's the first model.
For real.
Wow.
I love that. He is the first model.
Well,
That's very
we move things along right now to Meanwhile on TikTok.
That TikTok
Have you
song.
ever been
Yeah.
in a car trying to find a location with a Trini driver? Well, the next lady has all the antics just right. Take a look.
How Trini is just put up by your house?
I think it's here, I feel rich. Because they say I brung it.
Yeah, bro.
Of course, Alright.
I
I ain't seen nobody hearing music, but I ain't seen nobody.
hear music too.
I seen like it a dog and thing in that
I
yard.
ain't there with no dog in dinner.
But like the gate and the fence, something nice.
Shh, I call him.
That is so true. And they're sitting like, oh God, but until next door parlor, this must be it. I want to apologize for this next TikTok because it is just too silly. But it's so silly, we had to show it.
Of course.
Run the video.
Totally ridiculous.
I love it.
Right. That was my feeling probably during the pandemic. But anyway, during the
love
pandemic, many of us would admit to overindulging in food, and lots even had a little too much to drink. Well, this next person got some instruction from their doctor on what they can do about it. Let's take a look.
The doctor told me to give the alcohol a rest.
This is ridiculous.
Put it to sleep and it will wake up and you can use it again.
Oh,
Let it
gosh.
rest. Love it.
Oh.
Well, this week, oh God, the amount of memes. This week, KFC restaurants in Trinidad decided to charge for condiments. Well, who tell them?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Well, it sent social media mad. It even had this one TikToker thinking what is going to KFC might look like in 2025. Get your hands off. You all take a look.
I'll take a 2-piece, 1 condiment pack. How much for the napkins?
That's $1 each.
Let me get 2 of them.
You walk with your box or you had to buy your box?
I'll work with it. Yeah, fill it up. Nice. Oh, I can get a fork, please.
That's extra $4.
But I mean, all over the world, condiments and KFC, they charge for it. I always wondered about that, how Trinidad is give you free. And those they give you so much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they're going to save millions by doing that because they give you like handfuls. Everybody have packs of ketchup.
KFC don't need to save millions.
Well,
they can give away some.
I know. I'm glad they didn't raise the price of the chicken. That's what I'm glad.
That is a hot topic because the amount of memes came out because of that is amazing. Yeah. Anyway, we move.
Well, that's it. That's it for this episode of Meanwhile on TikTok.
Do you all love a nice spicy Jamaican patty? We move from KFC to that.
Love
here.
Jamaican
well,
patty.
I wanted to let you know you can make your own. Really? Here's a quick look at the recipe.
Okay, stop it.
I know I'm hungry. I'm definitely going to try that. I've never made that. I'm going to try that.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, next stop, hot topics. Let's go. Woo-hoo, nice. Well, one hot topic, I don't know if you all could correct me. I heard that Faris Alwari he got another ministerial post.
Yes, girl.
There was a reshuffle.
That is the hottest topic. That just happened. It's sizzling.
Wow.
They moved Faris to local development and rural development. Yeah.
Local government.
Local government. Sorry, local government and rural development minister. And Reginald Amor is now the AG.
Wow, I wonder why that happened, boy.
Yes, I don't know. They also reshuffled a few. Camille Robertson Regis is now housing and urban development. Penelope Beckles is planning and development.
Whoa.
Kazim Hossain is now Minister of Agriculture because Clarence Rambarat has resigned.
Serious?
Yes, and as we boy, yeah.
I like him so bad.
Yeah, and a few other reshuffles, but
wow. And Penelope, I wonder why he moved. Anyway, nothing happened. The Prime Minister didn't reshuffle. Nothing happened with him yet.
I don't know.
No?
Okay, this is not a court closed place, right? This is not a place for us to have court closed.
You know, just right. Say one word.
I know.
And they just shuffle them around and we don't know why. We'll have to find out. We don't know why. But...
Okay, well, yes, that is a hot topic. Any other?
I want to just mention that CSME, which is, being able to move around in the region, national skills, particularly people in the creative sector. I think it has been under the table instead of on the table. I know Gaston Brown has been pushing it, the Prime Minister of Antigua, as well as Mayor Motley. Particularly this week, they were making some affirmations. But my friend Joanne Brooks and her team working with the Minister Brown successfully got the bill to be amended, the Immigration Act bill for Caribbean community skilled nationals, and that was a successful feat in the movement towards getting that prospect of us being able to move freely in the space to work. So I must commend Joanne Brooks and her A team under our Minister Brown. So that was a big thing for me because I am moving through the Caribbean all the time. And I don't even know I should say that now. I used to feel like if I'm doing something illegal, even though I can do it because I'm working in the region, you know. But that's great.
Our region is just too small. We should be able to definitely work among the Caribbean islands. I think we should definitely.
Yes.
The West Indies cricketers can do it.
Yeah.
Another hot topic is Barbados. Mia Mottley has, as of today, she has reduced VAT on petrol, on gas, and on diesel. And she says that the money that is being saved on the VAT, she's giving back to the public. They're going to absorb it. So gas dropped from $4.13 to $3.99. She's also putting a cap on the cost of freight at pre-COVID levels. I think that is so important. All containers, the cost of freight will be capped, and that's going to be for 12 months. She's also putting a cap on water for agriculture, and she's zero rating diapers, sanitary napkins, tampons, vitamins, and deodorant.
Love her.
That's what she's doing to give back to her people, to work for her people.
You saw that Marshall and Sadhguru visited her, and she made a commitment to the oil,
saving the soil.
Saving the soil as well. I thought that was so exciting. He went to Barbados, and there was a nice big photograph with all of them, and I said, wow, there goes Mia again. Wonderful.
There she goes again, doing things for the people.
Yes.
Okay, I just saw that.
I can't think of any hot topic right now other than the fact that I'm telling you right now, I'm just floating. I took my COVID booster yesterday, and I said
that's the hot topic, darling.
Well, because I feel like it's Mike Tyson give me that booster.
Tell us about Tricanal performing in your show. I saw that, and I thought that was so great.
Yeah, I didn't make an announcement of it because the tickets were already sold out, and I just thought that
people might have won back the money if they were.
No, I just thought that it would be nice to surprise people. Really, why announce it if I don't have to? Generally announce guests if you think your guest's gonna bring some energy or maybe additional sales, but the tickets were already sold out, so I just thought I wouldn't announce it.
It's very funny because in COVID Carnival Comedy we used Three Canal music as well to link the whole show. So it was a whole Three Canal without them doing anything. They were featured in Naprima Bowl by all the women at OMG Live Caribbean.
Oh, very nice.
I want to just add on that the pledge that Cecilia spoke of with Mia Mottley, because she was awarded Champion of the Earth by United Nations, the highest environment honor. So that her pledging towards Sadhguru is a great thing. And Marshall and Sadhguru have been moving through the Caribbean. They were in Antigua at the cricket. They were in Guyana as well. And so that's a wonderful kind of collaboration, and an unprecedented kind of collaboration. I applaud it.
I would really hope and I would really pray that they come to Trinidad or Tobago. Or
I hear that we are not on their agenda, apparently.
I want to see Sadhguru. I listen to him every day now. I listen to one of his speeches to inspire me, motivate me, and calm me down.
We have to move on. We have guests,
You have to move on. No more hot topics. Well, we didn't discuss the hottest topic of all, which is the war in Ukraine, which we cannot forget is still happening and escalating. And
the Prime Minister made an appeal to the American Prime Minister and the American
the Canadian Congress and
Today he was really saying, you all can't come in the airspace, whatever, but please try to assist however you can, And a lot of people leaving Florida to go up because of watching TV. But you also saw that there was one guy from Trinidad wanting to go up to Ukraine.
Yes.
And you're starting to fund me.
Yes.
I swear. I don't understand Trinidad. He wants to go to Ukraine, but we have to fund him.
We are very inventive. Any word from our people out there?
Keep
Vaughnette?
Ukraine in your prayers, people.
Yes, keep Ukraine, definitely.
Yeah, let me see. Just now, I've kind of lost the comments for a little while. I don't know why. See if you've seen anything there.
Rolly John says night Vaughnette Bigford, but we're moving on, because we have guests that waiting.
Yeah, we're moving on.
We're moving on. Well, I am glad to do this part. I am so proud to announce that coming very soon as next week, in fact, Trinidad and Tobago's first international virtual fashion showcase is going to happen, exposing many of our local fashion designers to the world. That's something we need to explore. So let's discuss.
I would love to welcome on set with us Dr. Sabeeta Bidasie Singh, CEO, Cardinal Services LLC and FashionTT General Manager. Lisa Marie Daniel. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
You okay, everybody? You all reach? Are you ready? Nice. How is the weather in Texas? Tell me.
So climate change has made the Texas weather very erratic. When everybody asks me to describe it, I say we have bipolar weather. So it's been a challenge. I mean, we're supposed to be in spring and we're dealing with 5-degree temperatures.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We're wearing 4 layers of clothing like today. See? So I layer up and I layer down, but it is what it is.
Good. Okay, good.
Thank you so much. So Lisa, please tell us about this project and what is Sabeeta's expertise adding to this project?
Thank you very much, Cecilia, and thank you everyone for being part of this program. FashionTT is very much indeed excited to be here to speak about the global value chain initiative that we currently are executing, that we would have recently launched July last year in partnership with the content creation with Richard Young, our boy who is also online. And I have to always say, Richard always started with you in terms of, all content creation for the program. And, right after all the content creation was completed, we reached out for potential consultancies who can support us in terms of driving buyer to buyer and buyer to consumer connections all over the world. And after that whole process of looking at procurement and persons bidding, we were able to select the best of the best, which is Dr. Sabeeta Singh of Cardinal Services. So Sabeeta, we are very grateful to you. This program is a 3-year program. It promotes 11 of the most eligible export-ready designers in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Trinidad and Tobago is a country. Yeah. We know the names. We know it's Claudia Pegas, Mailing, Heather Jones, the up-and-coming ones like the Hideout Clothing, J. Angelique. You name it, you know those names. It's a 3-year program, and we will be doing at least 2 virtual trade missions each year to support our designers with a consultancy. But this is what the program is about: supporting designers, building linkages, making Trinidad and Tobago's fashion known to the world through various territories. And because it's virtual, because what we're doing is virtual, the nice thing is that we're using all of Dr. Singh's connections throughout the world to be on that virtual platform on March 25th, 2022, starting from 9 a.m., ending at 5 p.m. But the platform is going to be open for an extent of 6 months thereafter, so anyone can visit. But I tend to like to ramble because you can see my passion for fashion and everything that we do. So now I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Singh, who is going to basically tell you about all the processes in terms of her fantastic preparations with our designers, right down to the virtual platform that she has built with a company that we are indeed honored with to have on board with FashionTT. So handing it off to you.
Thank you very much, Lisa. When we started engagement, we were talking about an in-person event. We started talking about a Miami event, and we were now pushing out of COVID. There was still a lot of reluctancy to travel, and there was capacity restraints in a lot of venues. So Lisa and Aisha, the team and I, we got together and talked about what would have the greatest impact. We evaluated all the options and did a feasibility plan.
we talked about the fact that, over the last 18 months, everybody had gotten accustomed to using digital technology. So we really didn't have too many techno peasants, and the ease and trust in the digital ecosystem was there. We talked around leveraging on this comfort that people had built in the last 18 months. And that's when the concept of bringing a virtual trade show to reality came about. We explored all the options. We talked about the cost of bringing this to a global marketplace, which actually delivers a better bang on the buck. With the global platform, all you need is a link to get in. And I'll share that later on.
Yeah, well, yes, I was now going to tell you, Sabeeta, I heard you could show us a little bit of this virtual trade show and what it looks like. So we'd love to get a vibe here.
Yes, we get a little sneak peek.
Absolutely, but you have to promise me that everybody in the audience is going to attend on the 25th of March.
Our people are very loyal and supporting, and they're going to definitely join on. You just let them know what they have to do.
Excellent. And it's free. Did I say that?
It's free? Oh, well, we definitely come in then.
Let me say it again. It's free. So I'm gonna show you. Sorry?
Yeah, go ahead. Show us.
So I'm actually going to show you the 2 screens.
I find this is just also amazing, that we can go to a virtual fashion show, a virtual trade show. Fantastic.
The screen you're sharing here is the countdown.
Right.
So 88 days, 14 hours, 18 minutes, and 13 seconds.
Yes,
We open, and it's counting down. We open this platform, okay? What does the platform promise you? The platform promises you a lot of fantastic things. So I'm going to share more on how to get to the platform, but I'm going to walk you through it first.
People pay attention, because this will be for March 25th.
Yes,
so,
next week.
Especially for some of us who are not as technologically adept.
So I'm sharing the second screen now so you can see it.
Oh, that's me. I'm in the fashion show.
And well deserved, Cecilia.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's sweet.
Is it coming up?
Stephen, can you? Yeah.
It's the same one. Keep sharing, girl.
No, this is it. This is
it. Right, this is it. Okay, fashion.
So this is the link here. Can you see it? FashionEvent.vertex.login. That's how you access the platform. You're going to need to put in your email address.
Right.
Yeah.
And your name. Why? Well, this is important for us to know how many visitors we have, because we're going to have an analytical report completed after the event to show how many unique visitors we had, where our visitors spent time, which were the booths they liked because they spent more time, how many conversations they started with each designer, how much feedback was given to those conversations.
Wow.
And it's a whole ecosystem that reports out on every bit of digital movement. That footprint is reported out. So everything you do past this point of login, we capture in an analytical report.
Okay.
So
we're getting a peep into the people.
Oh, look at the lobby, y'all.
Wow.
This is a 3D lobby. In this lobby, are you seeing the walls with all the images, the beautiful images of our designers?
Yes.
And you cannot help but you cannot not see who's responsible for bringing this to the world. I have to commend the FashionTT for the amazing job and the vision to believe in the virtual trade mission.
Yeah,
so, all the visibility is here from the branding awareness. The ministry is recognized, Export TT. Now, when you get into this platform, you can go and meet the designers. You can go to our fashion showcase. You can go to see the program, see what to expect on the day. Lisa mentioned the day starts at 9. finishes at 5. So we've got fun things to do during that day. It's not going to be boring, I promise you. And you can see all our speakers' profile here. We also have an icon here where you can actually, let's say you are familiar with mailing stuff and you want to get a chance to talk to mailing. You can click here and request a meeting with mailing. So this goes directly to the designer and you select a time and you meet with them. And it's going to be a video conferencing. It's not a telephone call, it's a video conferencing. Okay, so that's meeting. So we have this My Meeting section. We have alerts. In this alert panel, we're going to make announcements in this lobby. If you're in the lobby, we're going to tell you, go to the fashion showcase. We're about to start our panel forum, or we're about to start, or listen to the minister, or whatever is going to happen. Or these alerts will be announced in here. If you're in here, an announcement pops up, and we ask you to go to the fashion showcase. You walk across to the fashion showcase digitally, and you click in here. Mm-hmm. When you get there, okay, this is an auditorium.
Yeah.
And again, we want to show, you know, the creative brain behind all of this. FashionTT, you know, again, you know, they are the project owners of this. So it's important when people think about the visibility of Trinidad fashion, they know where you know it is housed at FashionTT. You can play all the fashion showcases, which is all the videos and stuff by each of the designers. You know, we have a panel of speakers, and that agenda will be posted on the day. So one of our guest speakers is Miss Heritage India. She also owns Haute Couture and does the largest buying for Europe. She has the largest buying house. She's going to be on. We've got the vice president of the American Caribbean Chamber of Commerce. We've got distinguished guests and speakers from Trinidad, and I'll let Lisa tell you more on who's speaking on the Trinidad end. When those speakers are up, we're going to ask everyone to be in this auditorium. It's like if you're in an actual auditorium and you sit and you listen to the speeches. If you have questions when people are presenting,
ask a question.
Ask a question. My tech support team is going to ensure, let's say Richard is speaking, that question gets to Richard to answer your question. Okay.
Wow.
We've also created a lot of visibility in here for the designers. All right. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we try to make it as interactive. If you look at this, it's almost look and feel as though you're in a real event.
Yeah.
You know, we try to bring as much of the reality to it. Now, after the fashion showcase, after all the speeches are done at 12 o'clock, we plan to end all the formal proceedings. We're going to tell everybody we have opened the exposition hall. Please go meet your favorite designers, and we will tell them how to do it. We're also going to have an animated video there under the help desk. So if you ever get lost, you can either talk to us or go look at that animated video on where to find stuff.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
This is amazing.
Then I want to meet my designers because they told me the exposition hall is open, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the option to drop down here and choose your designer. Okay. If that's not what you want, you can scroll across to all the designers.
Wow.
Right?
Lovely.
You choose. It's like
yeah.
Very
wonderful.
nice.
And let's say I wanted to see what Charu has. I go into Charu's booth. There's a scrolling carousel. Can you see the rolling carousel?
Yes.
Let's say I like that product. I click on it. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me talk to this designer. I can go here and I can chat directly with the designer. Okay?
Wonderful.
See? If I send a message now, Charu will get it because it's integrated with her chat feature.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
I can request a meeting. If I don't want to talk to her, I can request a meeting. And this goes on our analytics dashboard. It will tell me how many meetings have been requested. I could download brochures, all their lookbooks. We've uploaded all the lookbooks here, right? I can watch a video on Charu's products.
Okay.
Or, you know, I can even go to her social media sites Each of these, it takes me to her Instagram, her Facebook page, her website. So that's kind of like what we're doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
You can do this for every facet of Trinidad.
So that's what we're doing in the platform.
Amazing.
Great.
Thank you, ladies. I thought it was wonderful. Time for taking the time and share this experience. Anything you want to add quickly before you go? I will start with Sabeeta.
I'd like to share the invitation. Stephen, if you can, so we can tell people how to access it. So the HTTPS link, I just showed it to you. It's here. It's on this fashion show platform. So you can go back to 15 minutes into the show and find a link for it. Or we can share it across all our social media. FashionTT has it posted across all their social media platforms. Cardinal Services. We're doing a number of talk shows. We've got one in Washington on Friday night. So we're doing great things. Our designers were featured in magazines in India, in Africa, here in the US. So we're really pushing their visibility as much as possible.
Thank you. Lisa Marie, you want to say anything before we go?
Yeah, I just want to quickly encourage, everyone who's viewing to support the initiative, support the viewership drive and the viewership reach as we support Trinidad and Tobago's fashion to the world. Let's support our people and let's get the word out there. Let's purchase. Let's purchase. If it's one thing I know on that day, I'm going to be buying a lot and then I'll probably can't buy any more clothes for next month. I shall be supporting and I would love to.
I will too.
So view, as Dr. Singh would have indicated, feel free to go back and view our FashionTT page. Go back and view this lovely video that was just done by the team. Thank you again for your opportunity and feel free to visit Cardinal Services social media pages as well.
Definitely will. I think this is so fantastic and forward thinking and really puts Trinidad out there, in the modern realm and virtual. I love it. Thank you, ladies. We are looking forward to this virtual stage show. We will all be there for sure. And all the best to all involved. And so what, people, we move on. Guess what? It's time for the OMG Game Time Challenge.
Gaming.
Gosh, the adrenaline flowing from all that fabulous information.
I
Today,
am blown away.
Vaughnette will be hitting us up with some tune, Vaughnette. Come on.
If you don't get the answer right, you get to ask a question. I don't think we have time for questions tonight, but if you don't know, you will learn something today. We're always learning on this show. Nice, Vaughnette. You want to start?
Okay. So we're doing National Calypso Monarchs tonight. We did a road march last week, so we'll do Calypso Monarch. 1965, Calypso Monarch, 1965. One of the songs, Portrait of Trinidad. Who was the Calypsonian?
Okay, people.
Portrait of Trinidad, 1965.
I know this. I did this with my school just for Carnival this week.
Who was that, guys?
Who is that?
I know it.
Fanny, how the song is go again? Just teasing you.
Nobody yet?
No takers.
Can I give them a clue?
Portrait of Trinidad.
That is the number. Nah, man, go sniper. Thank you, Carla McIntyre.
Sniper.
That is the one who goes, Trinidad is my land.
That's right.
You have a question if we got time.
1979 Calypso Monarch. I was just 4 years old. 5 years old.
Was I born yet? I'm trying to remember.
Calypso Monarch. The song Caribbean Man.
Oh yeah.
We know that one. Everybody must know that.
Yes.
1979.
It's not Sparrow.
Who is that?
That was the first one. She wrote. That's an easy one, people, man.
Caribbean Man. Come on, people.
Caribbean Man.
The Caribbean
Thank you,
Melissa Robert.
Talent, black talent.
On the same
Caribbean man on the same ship. Caribbean man.
And the final one, 1982 Calypso Monarch. One of the songs, The Will.
Ooh, I know that too.
You do? That one tough. I'm not sure who that is.
The Will.
I could guess, but.
Kitchener.
Absolutely not. No, not Kitchener. Good try.
When in doubt, say Sparrow Kitchener.
Exactly. That's right, Theola. It's Conta. You were singing that. I say, I just get the will from Lord Kitchener.
All right.
I'm leaving you to control.
Right, Kayla asked if you can eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be, Vaughnette, for you? One food.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza. Right, because Richard.
You had a big special on that today, apparently.
Yes,
What I would
on
eat?
your screen. We have time?
No, I don't think we will be able to do a screen, would we?
We have 5
Master
minutes.
control.
Yes, let's try it.
Let's check out what's next segment. It's coming to your screen.
Master control.
Amateur golfer Maurice Philcroft achieves his late in life goal of participating in the British Open Golf Championship, much to the dismay of the golfing community. Let's take a look at the phantom of the Open.
I knew a young man once said he was going to be somebody. Promised champagne, caviar.
I'll give you champagne, caviar. You should have married him. That's the light of my life, Jean. I love her very, very much. And my sons, they love disco dancing. Where I come from, it's a small world. If you could do anything, what would you do? I don't know. The world's your oyster. What we got to lose?
And that one was for the title.
Golf.
Golf?
I'm going to have a crack at the British Open.
Just remember, whatever happens, no one can say you didn't try.
Please welcome on the tee, Maurice Flipcroft.
Where is it?
Oh, God.
Don't adjust the television. This is actually happening.
It says here his name is Maurice Flipcroft.
What's got into you, Flipcroft? How does it feel to have shot the worst round in the history of the Open?
That's hard to tell. It's the first round I've ever played. I don't know what happened. I got a bit nervous.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I want them banned!
What if you enter as someone else?
Bonjour. Aim for the stars.
What if we lose?
At least you can say you tried.
You've got to take these things up at age 6. You can't take them up at 46.
Well, who says?
He's made your life a misery.
He's made my life. He's made all our lives.
I just need to practice. Practice is the road to perfection.
Sorry!
How'd he do?
He shot the highest score in major history.
Does that mean he's won?
If I can inspire just one person... Well, that's all in one, isn't it?
What a great opening drive. Have they got the real Maurice Flipcroft? Oh, I think that's him.
That is
My
so
dear Billy
wonderful.
Elliot.
Yes.
I love show the English show. Anyway, people, we finish it.
Yes. Gotta go.
I want to invite you all to us to join us next week, people, right here, same time, same place. Or if you want to take part in the show live, just log on to OMG Facebook at 8 p.m. We're here every Wednesday. We are also live on YouTube and Twitter.
Thanks, everyone. It was truly a pleasure being with you today. Thank you.
Vaughnette.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stay safe until next week. Yeah? Stay safe.
And we leave you now with soca freestyle performances produced by Kevin Charles, known professionally as Static, featuring
Static,
Roof and Al, Second Star, Nessa Preppy, Preedy, Michael Teja, Melly Rose, and DJ Anna.
Wow.
And we always say on OMG, let's be kind to each other.
Let's be kind to each other. Let's be kind to each other.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Sheldon Lane.
Yes,
she said soca feels so sweet. Then she press on she knees and she start rocking down for me. Yeah. Well, I hail from the island. It's a twin one. Pretty boy and I rise like the east sun. And they know it's real vibes when I come through. Once you're bad and you're cute, girl, I want you. My task is to make every bumper shake. For the culture, so I don't play when I step on stage. Every girl, I wear you wine for me. No champagne, just wine for me. She never knows, so can't make she get on so. She mad and dreamy, bad of no behavior on the road. Walking up like your waist, have a mind of its own. Addicted to the music and she'll never let it go. So girl, rock it down, down for me, yeah. For me, yeah.